Good evening, Tallahassee. Thanks for tuning in to our social media update. Currently in Tallahassee, as we're recording this, around 6:45, just getting close to 7. 85 degrees here in Tallahassee. Partly cloudy skies. Dew point still a little bit on the high side at 67 degrees. But look at that wind out of the northeast, 8 miles an hour. We've been seeing stronger winds all day than we usually see. That makes it feel a little bit cooler and negates the effect of the dew point. So this 85 degrees actually feels quite nice. Zooming out to the rest of the Big Bend, 80 degrees in Perry, 79 in Valdosta. We're finally getting that taste of fall. 81 in Thomasville, getting a little bit warmer as we go west, 87 in both Mariana and Wilma. But overall, it's looking much more fall-like than we've been seeing the last couple of days. Dew points still a little bit on the high side, especially Perry, all the way up at 70, Apalachicola and Carabel at 72. We do expect coastal cities to have a bit higher dew points with the wind coming in off the water, but overall we're finally starting to see these dew points drop down a little bit. Bainbridge at 63, and that does mean drier air. It doesn't feel quite so sticky. Upper levels of water vapor, we are sort of in between a patch of moist air and dry air, and it's trying to dry off. We do see a bit of dry air here making its way in up into Alabama. That's hopefully going to be making its way here over the next couple of days, but not quite yet. Satellite and radar across the southeast, tri-state area, we're still not looking at too much. We got high pressure parked over the southeast, keeping our skies nice and clear. So we just got a couple clouds here around the Big Bend. So the Florida Peninsula right now is just seeing some smaller storms. These aren't associated with Matthew yet, but we are going to be looking at that in our Futurecast radar. Here in Tallahassee, we're just going to be looking at clouds and the chance of a scattered shower here and there, but nothing too major. Keep an eye on the Florida coastline, though. Thursday morning, we are starting to see that rain associated with Matthew making its way into Florida, and especially as we get into Friday morning, this rain here is Hurricane Matthew, and that will make its way up along the coastline here, dumping a lot of rain from Miami up to Savannah and further north into the Outer Banks of the Carolinas. This is something to be very concerned about if you know anyone there, if you have any travel plans, say to go watch the FSU Miami football game. Bringing it back home to Tallahassee, though, 71 degrees here with increasing clouds. We are still seeing a lot of wind, and that's going to keep the temperatures a little bit warmer than they'd be otherwise. That wind out of the northeast at 10 miles an hour. And as we get further into tomorrow, another 85-degree day. It's going to be breezy tomorrow with that wind ranging from 10 to 15 miles an hour, still out of the northeast. And as you go down to the water, that wind is going to get even stronger. Out of the northeast, 20 miles an hour, kicking up surf 4 to 6 feet. There are small craft advisories issued for most of Appalachia Bay, so if you are not experienced with being out on the choppy waters, do not go out on the water. Maybe stay on land, fly a kite, or enjoy reading a book on the beach, something like that. If you do go out to the beach, though, still want to have your sunscreen. That UV index of 8 is very high, and you don't want to get sunburned. Our next 5-day forecast, tomorrow, looking at that little bit of chance of rain, 20% chance of rain. Friday, a little bit more chance of rain, 30%. But look at the weekend. Sunny skies, couple clouds, and we do see that little peak of 50s for a low for Monday. I am looking forward to getting our taste of fall. Good night.